Ramadan Kareem, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Ramadan Spotlights, where we'll be showing you how to add a special touch to your Ramadan experience. We'll be shining our spotlights on how to keep your spirits up during the busy month and your schedules tidied up. So kick back, relax, and we'll be right back. Ready to reprioritize and get items ticked off your checklist? Bahraini professional Dunya Madara shares how you can use your free time to strategize for the future.
Hi, my name is Dunya Madara and I am professionally young. And I'm here today to talk to you about the things that you really love. What is something that you're always passionate about or you've always wanted to do? Maybe a hobby or a new talent that you started to learn about, but you really didn't dedicate the time. Many of us have a ton of passions or a lot of curiosities in the world about things that we'd love to develop, but very few of us actually dedicate the time and the effort it takes to even start it, let alone be good at it. Here are a few tips for you to start doing what you actually love. First and foremost, don't forget to identify it. Don't overwhelm yourself with a ton of things you want to learn. I want to be a painter and a musician and a writer and a journalist and maybe a social media influencer. That's way too many things. If you can do all of those things, that's amazing, that's great, go right ahead. But it's better to start with just one thing that you're truly curious about and truly passionate about. Identify it, and the next steps will be much easier to do. Now, after you've identified what you want to do, find out some things about it. Have you even tried it once in your life? Do you know if you're even good at it? Did you fail maybe multiple times, or have you never tried it before? Asking yourselves these questions will be able to maybe gauge you in the right direction and let you know exactly how much effort you need to put. Maybe you already started playing an instrument when you were a kid and now you just wanted to pick it up again. You might have already done the lessons and you just need to pick up where you left off. If you've never started it before, this is a great time to pick something new. Identify the resources that you need or the resources that are available. Today, there are a ton of online courses, podcasts, online coaches, and online sessions that you could do. Go the old school way and pick up a book. There are a lot of things that maybe books are still better than podcasts for. Find maybe people in your local area that you could get in touch with that could actually coach you or teach you through the new skill that you want to pick up. Identifying the resources will make sure that you know exactly who to talk to and what sources to pick up in order to hone your new skill. During Ramadan, the time just before iftar is just downtime, and instead of wasting it, make sure that you're using the time to browse online, maybe websites, courses, and maybe certain influencers online that are dedicated towards certain causes or passions or skills. They'll be the perfect online catalog for you, if you like, for browsing what kind of things that you can specialize in. Even if you're into music or art, there are a ton of genres of these fields. Try to use this time to really drill into what you're truly passionate about. Maybe there are 5 types of art that you want to try. Well, this is the perfect time to schedule them all in and try all of them maybe, and until you find what you're really good at. The next thing you need to do is identify if it will cost any money. You need to be able to budget whatever it will cost. Try to negotiate some costs also from the coaches or maybe the online courses that are available. If not, try to dedicate as much of your budget towards it to make sure that it can really come true. It's very important to know that things actually cost money in the world, and not everything will come for free. Definitely don't let go of your passion just because something costs something. It might take a long time to budget towards it, but if you really love what you're going to do, it's definitely worth it. The next thing you need to do is another type of cost, and that's time. A lot of things take up a lot of our time. If you have a job or you're a student or you're running a family, it's not that easy to dedicate a lot of your free time towards the thing that you really want to do. Make sure that you understand how much time something will cost you. Is it an online course and is it timed? Will it take days, weeks, or months? Do you need to have pre-booked appointments with coaches in your local area? Make sure that along with your budget, you're actually organizing your personal schedule so you're dedicating the right amount of time to come up with this new skill or new passion. The next thing you need to do is commit. Nothing can be done without actual proper commitment. It's really hard to get any kind of results without proper commitment and effort. Everything that you love is just on the other side of proper effort. Dedicate yourself to what you love to do and you will definitely see the results. And finally, after you've gone through all the hard work, don't forget to celebrate your new talent and your newfound skill. Celebrate the fact that you really tried to do what you love. You dedicated time, effort, and even money towards it. Some of us will come out successful and become maybe new skilled, and some of us might not, find it that it's our thing. If it's not your thing, that's fine. Go on to the next thing on your list. And if it is, congratulations, you just picked up a new skill. And there you have it. Here's a few ways to pick up a new skill or really do the thing that you love, the thing that you're passionate about, that you've always thought about. Just a little bit of dedication, and that's it.
If you want to keep fit while you fast, we got you covered. Stay tuned for our next segment to find out more.
Ramadan Kareem, everyone. My name is Maria. I am a health and fitness coach and a personal trainer. Today we're going to talk about how to lose weight during the holy month of Ramadan. A lot of people take Ramadan as a chance to indulge and eat all the food and drinks they love and all the desserts they love because, this is the least thing they can reward themselves with after a long day of fasting. But what if instead we think to reward ourselves in a smarter way by taking Ramadan as an opportunity to lose the weight we've been trying to lose all these days? And this is actually very doable if you follow the following tips. Tip number 1, hydrate. I cannot stress enough on the importance of hydration. So water is very important because 70% of our bodies is made of water, so it's very important for the metabolism and for the organs and body to work properly. Number 2, it's for hydration and to replace the fluid losses, which is also very important. Number 3, it helps control your cravings throughout the day. How can we do that? Is by drinking 2 liters to 3 liters of water. Okay, aim for 2 liters, which is equal to 8 glasses of water. So you can have 2 at iftar, 2 at suhoor, and 4 in between. Or any way you can, divide them throughout the day in any way that feels more comfortable and more doable for you. Number 2, when you come to iftar meal, think of it as a normal dinner meal and not an iftar and that you need to compensate by eating a lot to compensate for the whole day of no eating. It's not that. Think about it as a proper meal, a normal dinner meal, and start with 1 date. It's an excellent source of sugar. We need it after a long day of fasting. And don't exceed 1 date because it's also rich in calories, okay? And if you want to lose weight, so we need to reduce the calories. So start with a date, start with a glass of water, as we said, and after that have a bowl of soup. Try to avoid the soups which are very creamy and heavy and rich in calories. After that, have a bowl of green salad or plate of green salad. Again, reducing the amount of dressings and oils in your salad. It makes a huge difference, okay? After that, you can rest for a few minutes or you can have the meal right after. Make sure you have a balanced meal of good sources of carbohydrates, proteins, and fat, and not the bad sources like, for example, fried food. The best way to avoid fried food is not to make fried food or not to bring them to your house. Okay? So that's it for iftar meal. Tip number 3. Don't skip suhoor. Suhoor is very important. If you skip it, you're gonna feel very hungry the day after and you're gonna eat a lot at iftar time. Okay? So don't skip suhoor. Make sure you have a source of complex carbohydrates for suhoor with a source of protein like eggs or low-fat cheese or low-fat labneh, for example. This combination of food will help make you feel less hungry for longer hours. Now, tip number 4, avoid sugary drinks. Avoid big time sugary, refined sugar food. So again, the best thing is not to bring them to your house. If you can control it, you can have like very small portions of them. Because if you stop these things, it will be a huge life changer for you and you'll be surprised. It'll give you great results. Only the sugars by itself, the refined sugars and the sugary drinks by itself. Number 5, stay active. Make sure you stay active as usual to a certain extent, okay? Because when you are active, you burn more calories and eventually, you know, it's very important that the calories going inside your body are less than the calories, the calories going out of your body are less than the calories you consume. And by exercising, you are burning calories. The calories are going out of your body. So it'll help with the losing weight process. Hope that was useful and applicable, and wish you a very healthy Ramadan. Stay active and stay healthy. Thanks for watching.
Understand the reasons behind fasting. Before you can begin the month of fasting, you need to know why Muslims fast in the first place. Fasting is an act of worship and obedience to God. It humbles the human heart and makes conscious of God's presence. Fasting also helps us to control our basic human desires such as thirst and hunger. The fasting person feels pangs of hunger during the fasting day and can empathize with the less fortunate and feel similar pangs due to poverty as a part of daily life. Breaking the fast each day is also a great joy and mercy from God. Turn to Islamic books or articles to learn about ways in which the fast is invalidated so that you can abstain from inadvertently breaking your fast. And that's all for today, but be sure to catch us on another episode on Ramadan Spotlights tomorrow, same time. Have a blessed time and a wonderful evening. Goodbye.